What does vitamin deficiency mean for us runners? Hey guys, my name is David Waters and I'm the Plant Powered Runner. Today we are talking about vitamin D deficiency and how it can affect you as a runner if you are in the low end, and I'm really in the low end of vitamin D. Don't listen to me, I'm not a doctor. I should be between 75 and 250. I'm nowhere near that. So I'm going through some difficulties right now with my running. I thought I had shin splints, and it may just be shin splints. However, I am getting a bone scan done. I got a call from my doctor's office.
Hi there, it's Rochelle calling from Nuclear Medicine Headwaters Hospital to schedule an appointment with you for a bone scan. If you'd like to call me back.
Hallelujah. So happy to be getting that done, to know exactly kind of what's going on. Now, the one thing that I was most concerned with is my vitamin D, right? So vitamin D is 59. It should be between 75 and 250, and I'm working on it. I'm taking supplements. However, I wasn't very smart. I forgot that they are fat soluble and they need to be taken with food. So for years, I've been taking it just on an empty stomach with water and then eating in the afternoon. And so I was just basically peeing it out. I wasn't absorbing any of it. So yeah, I'm not too surprised. Again, I felt like I was low on vitamin D just with the way I've been feeling, very kind of like sad when I shouldn't be sad, lots of things to be grateful for, but just kind of having a rough time mentally. And then when this, issue with my leg came up, I was like, oh, there's got to be something else going on because now it looks like I got shin splints, but do I have a stress fracture? I don't know. So I've got my scan happening next week, which I'm excited about getting to at least figure out what's going on. But again, I won't get the results back for the following week because my doctor doesn't come back until then. So again, it could be a little bit more time to figure out what's going on, but I'm definitely hanging out in the sun a lot more. I'm also not using sunscreen when I'm out there for the 20 minutes in the afternoon. Just need to get that sunshine. And these are low levels in the middle of summer, guys. They should be way higher. So needing to figure out what's going on. And like I talked about weight gain when it talks about vitamin D, there is a correlation between the two. Again, I'm not a doctor, but again, it's just something that I've been kind of paying attention to and doing a little bit of research on. So vitamin D, yeah, I'm supplementing, but I wasn't supplementing the right way. So I've rectified that over the last week or so. It's a work in progress, man. Work in progress. What does vitamin deficiency mean for us runners? Vitamins are essential for health and development, and deficiencies may lead to serious health consequences. A lack of vitamin D can cause bones to weaken, which can lead to bone deformities and put runners at risk of stress fractures. And that's what I've been thinking a lot about lately. The most well-known consequences of not having enough vitamin D are rickets in children. In adults, it's called osteomalacia, which causes bone pain, tenderness, and left unchecked, vitamin D deficiency is also linked to osteoporosis, which is stress-related fractures, skeletal diseases, metabolic disorders, cancer, cardiovascular disease, autoimmune diseases, infections, and cognitive disorders. Vitamin D comes in two sources, one which is produced in the skin on exposure to sunlight, and one that is ingested in foods and supplements. The chemical structures of the types of vitamin D are slightly different, and they are named vitamin D2, which comes from plants, and vitamin D3, which comes from animals. The D2 form is found in fortified foods and in most vitamins and supplements. Vitamin D3 is in the form produced in the body and is used in some supplements. Vitamin D2 and vitamin D3 are equally effective when they are converted by the liver and the kidney into active form. Some tests do not distinguish between D2 and D3 forms of the vitamin, and they report only the total result. The newer methods, however, may report levels of both D2 and D3, and then add them together for a total level. I'm not too sure what mine is. The main role of vitamin D is to help regulate blood levels in calcium, phosphorus, and to a lesser extent, magnesium. Vitamin D is vital for the growth and health of bones. So there's a number of people at higher risk of deficiency, including the elderly or obese people, people who don't get enough sun exposure, people with darker skin, and people who take certain medications for long periods of time. Adequate sun exposure is typically estimated to be 2 periods per week of about 5 to 20 minutes. I live in Canada. I live in a place where we don't get a lot of sunshine throughout the year. I'm not too surprised that I'm low in vitamin D because I was really feeling down. And vitamin D deficiency can affect a lot of people in northern climates. If you just spend most of your time indoors, especially with the way things are nowadays, everyone working from home, if you run in the early morning, you're not getting sunshine. If you run at night, you're not getting any sunshine. So ideally, you want to run between the times of 10 and 3. That's what I've been researching. Most people are at work at that time. They just can't fit it in their day. I would say just go out at lunchtime for a walk around the block wherever you work and get some sunshine. Put your arms out, right? Get as much as you can. Don't bother putting on any sunscreen for the short period of time that you're going to be out because you're just going to block it all. But don't listen to me. I'm not a doctor. Wear your sunscreen if you need to wear a sunscreen. I've been feeling the effects of low vitamin D. And so, going to get a bone scan to see what's going on is part of the process. Having numbers on the low end of the scale, actually I'm not even in the scale, I'm 59, where the range should be 75 to 250. I need to up the value. How long is it going to take? Could take a couple of months, right? 3 months, 4 months. Now the dosage they tell you that you should be taking is anywhere between 600 and 800 micrograms, I think they call it. Anyways, it's on your screen right here. So I've been thinking about how to get that value up, and because I'm lower even in the scale, I'm actually going to be taking 4,000 microunits a day to get it up there. You want to go see your doctor, you want to kind of work your way through these things. You also have to make sure that when you take vitamin D, when you supplement, that you're taking it with food. So you also have to make sure that if you are intermittent fasting, that you take your vitamins and everything with food. Okay, don't just take it on an empty stomach. That was my problem. I would actually just wake up, take them, and then just continue on for my day and then eat in the afternoon. And what was happening was my doctor was saying, I'm probably just peeing it out. I'm not absorbing any of it. If I plan on running a 100-miler, I need to make sure these numbers are up there. And I need to make sure that my body has what it needs to basically repair my bones, make them stronger. And so, yeah, I'm going to be now supplementing, doing what I need to do to be able to make sure that I don't run into this problem again. I don't want anyone to run into this problem because it sucks. Hopefully my bone scan comes back and it's negative for a stress fracture and it's just shin splints. That would be ideal. But again, I don't know. I'm just kind of working my way through this whole process. Only time will tell. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end. I really, really appreciate it. This has been a long journey and hopefully I'm on the right track. So like I always say, everybody, get out and run. See you next week. Hopefully your running is going well. See ya.